I think a major recession indicator is the fact that soap, laundry detergent, and deodorant are now being stolen. Those are high theft items. They now have to put them under lock and key at so many stores. And when a store invests money into putting in the infrastructure to lock in an item, that means it's highly being taken, and they're really working to reduce that level of theft on their inventory. Meaning, very simply, that people can't afford to clean themselves anymore. And just think about this. 20 years ago, when the minimum wage was $7.25, I could get a 2-pack or 3-pack of Irish Spring for $1. I could get Speed Stick deodorant for $1. And Irish Spring is bar soap in case you buy something different. And then laundry detergent, I could get a cheap bottle like Arm & Hammer for like $2, $3. So in one shift, in 1 hour, I would be able to afford my soap, my laundry detergent, and all. But now when I go and try to get those same things I used to buy, okay, I still get Speed Stick, the gel, and it's like $12. I did find one place that had it for $10, but now the price has gone up to $12. But it is a 2-pack, but it's still $12. So if you split it in half, that's $6 for each tube, right? Bar soap, I'm finding 2 packs for $3. And then when it comes to laundry detergent, I haven't found any laundry detergent that's cheaper than $5. I may not be looking hard enough, but I can't find anything cheaper than $5. And that's like bottom of the barrel cheap, not even the decent soap that you used to be able to get for $3. That's bottom of the barrel. So in actuality, I'm walking around now spending like $20 to $30 just to buy those basic needs, which means the average person who's on minimum wage would have to work 3 to 4 hours just to be able to clean themselves on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. And back in the day, that would have been 1 hour worth of work. That's a recession. That's a problem. People are stealing because they can't afford the basic needs. We're not in a good place, folks. And right now, the administration has done nothing to bring down the inflation. We're having big old parties on the White House lawn, dirt bikes flipping, UFC fights and stuff, but no policies have been put in place to bring down the prices or bring up minimum wage. Nothing has been done, which means as prices continue to go up, theft is going to go up, or people are just going to have to do without. But that's a major recession indicator for me. People can't even afford soap, deodorant, and laundry detergent. Y'all have a good day.
I want to be very transparent in saying that, man, it's slow. It's very slow being in residential service plumbing right now in Texas, and I am debating on whether or not it's a company thing or a local thing or a statewide thing. If anybody has any insight on this job market and the pain and maybe the business of plumbing or service, feel free to give some encouragement to the other guys that may be experiencing some slow seasons here and not seeing the payoff at the very moment. Giving encouragement is always helpful for you and for other people.
Is anyone else just so burnt out they just don't give a fuck anymore? They're just, whatever little money they have, they're spending it. That coffee, they're getting it. That gas tank, they're filling it. They're filling the tank. That bill, they're paying part of it. They ain't paying all of it, they're paying a part of it. Let's see, what else? Groceries, I'm throwing shit in that cart, and I'm checking out some of it. I don't care anymore, I'm saying it. Or am I? Am I doing that? I don't know. Yeah. Just whatever. I don't care. I just don't care. That pair of joggers I want, I need-ish, kind of want it. I'm getting them. Cool t-shirt. It's under like $20. I'm gonna get it. I haven't bought a t-shirt for years. truck blocking the road. I'm watching it. Oh, they finally got a chance to go. But yeah, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm never gonna be able to afford a house. I'm very rarely ever gonna be able to take a vacation. Maybe once every 10 years. 5 years if I'm lucky. I don't care. That little money I make, there's no point in saving it. I'm spending it. It just doesn't matter anymore. This economy, the way life is, everything, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna live life as happily as I can in the present moment. And I have no future, so why should I look toward a future? You dumb fuck. Sorry, traffic is terrible. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Spend your money, there's no point saving it. Because you can't take it to your grave. Because that's what you'll end up living if you try to fucking buy a house in this economy. Alright, y'all have a good day.
These stores are raising the prices so fast they can't even keep up. It's ridiculous. Look at this. On it is printed $7.88, right? Now they got these new electronic price tags. They can change the price whenever they want to. $9.88, $10.88, but it's priced at $7.88. This is ridiculous. Inflation is not an excuse. It's just pure greed at this point. And that's why they stopped putting the prices on everything, because they want to be able to raise the prices whenever they want to.
Y'all, I done did so many motherfucking applications over the past 6 motherfucking months. I'm starting to think Indeed not even turning the bitches in. Cause the fuck? I know ain't no motherfucking way. I done did all them motherfucking applications and ain't got a job motherfucking yet. How the fuck you contact Indeed? Is it a motherfucking customer support? Is it a 1-800 number? I need to motherfucking know. Cause ain't no way.
I just graduated college and I am completely unemployed with no future job prospects. And I feel like this is such a fucking weird time in my life because no one ever prepared me for it. For so long, like literally when I was in elementary school, people would just be like, oh my God, just get your degree. Get your degree and you're good. Get your degree and you're good, right? So I did that. And I'm in debt and I got my degree. And now like I'm applying to every fucking job like imaginable. And it's not fucking enough. It's not enough. Every single job wants like 5 years of experience and a master's degree. And it's like, it's gotten to the point where having your undergrad degree literally feels like you just graduated high school. Like, no one wants to hire you. Everyone's like, okay, you need a lot of experience, you need this. And the economy is so bad right now that these like entry-level positions are being filled by people with master's degrees. And so it's like me and like literally most of my friends were completely unemployed. And like, thankfully we have places to go to, right? So we can go back home, right? A lot of people do not have that. A lot of people can't comfortably just go back and live with their parents. And so like, I'm grateful, but it's also extremely frustrating because it's like this lie that we're literally fed since we're kids that like, you just got to get your degree and everything is good is not even real. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, what if I don't want to get a graduate degree? Should I have literally just only finished high school and then just like started looking into like sales or like entrepreneurial positions? Like, why did I even get my undergrad degree if it's not going to benefit me? Why go in so much debt to literally just move home after getting my degree and do nothing, you know? So I don't know what the fuck to do with my life. If you guys have any suggestions of like what you've been doing post-grad, if you're also unemployed, let me know.
Everything has gone up. I'm very behind in my rent for the restaurant. My landlord's been very nice to me. The customers are fucking broke. They're broke. Yeah. I'm running specials, all-inclusive specials for $13. These fucking people can't afford to buy them. That's how bad it is. I'm having people buy premium stuff, and the people that can't afford the specials aren't even coming in anymore. And everything's made homemade and everything. If I had the money and if I didn't have my 2 antique cars and the restaurant, I would move overseas. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm totally sick and done with the United States.
Everything is going to hell. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Everything is going to hell. We're getting scammed. Whether it's these bills going up and up, scam. Insurance is a fucking scam. These restaurants are price gouging us out of food, so we ain't gonna be able to buy food no more. We're gonna have to depend on food pantries. Yeah, and income to debt, the income to debt ratio is doing nothing right now but widening. The income to debt ratio is getting further and further apart. We're fucked. We are fucked.
And I got one thing for you bill collectors. Y'all is not getting that money. Y'all might well start calling my phone. That money been gone. That money been used for something else. That money done been a Panda Express. That shit done been at the mall about 5 times. That money gone. I ain't got it. I'm broke. Matter of fact, every time y'all call me, I'm broke. I just don't got it. Like, it's no, like, y'all not getting that money. Y'all might as well just start calling me, bro.
What are people doing? The economy is so messed up right now. Food is so expensive. Gas is so high. Companies are not hiring. People are getting laid off rapidly. You cannot even find a part-time job because even if you want to do something part-time and if you have kids, how do you get to work? Unless you can find a job that's a work from home, which that is so difficult to find, right? Because those jobs are going to be taken very, very fast. And when you even look at finding a job part-time and the amount that they are paying, $15 an hour for part-time work, once it's taxed, you are still not making a lot of money for the hours that you have to work, for the time that you have to put in to make some money, but that money is still not going to be enough for you to pay your bills. So now you are stuck between a rock and a hard place, because if the companies are not paying well enough, how do you survive? People are going to get more stressed, more depressed, more frustrated because you have to work. I get that. Everybody wants to work. But if you're not making enough money, you still put into depression. You still are stressed out because you're going to work for all these hours only to make peanuts because you still can't pay all your bills. You still cannot put enough food on the table when you have kids. So what's the solution here? Like, this is getting out of hand. This is so crazy. It's like, what are they going to do next? The credit cards, people cannot pay their credit cards. I mean, I also deal with customers and this is why customers are so angry, because it's like everything is going up, and then when you have to deliver information to them, they flip out on you. I mean, I get it. I can definitely put myself in people's shoes, because financially it's hard for everybody. It really is. So it's like, what's the solution? What are we going to do? This is so crazy.
To the guy that says you're broke because you need to work harder, kiss my ass. We're broke because groceries are overpriced and you're charging us $4.50 a gallon for gas. $4.50 a gallon. Are you kidding me? It was $3.99 yesterday. I'm in Florida. This is outrageous. Wages are stagnant. The groceries are super overpriced. You got to take out a freaking loan to buy groceries, and you want us to work harder to get ahead? We can't. We're broke because you guys are fucking price gouging us. Any little extra money we have, the government's taking it out of our check. They're gonna squeeze every last dime out of us. They're gonna make sure we're all in the poorhouse. There's no gas problem. There's a fucking gouging problem. You can't afford your gas to get to the overpriced groceries, to get to the underpaid job. This is getting ridiculous. What is going on in America? This is not the America that my dad fought for. This isn't it. Something's got to change.
And the economy is so bad, you can't even emotionally quit right now. I remember I used to be able to walk in the job, and if I wasn't feeling the vibes, the environment, or the people, I'm walking out on the spot, or that I'm making that my last shift, and I ain't coming back no 2 weeks. Now, all of a sudden, you got to think about your bills. You got to think about your kids. You got to think about your livelihood. Like,
hey, how do you feel after grocery shopping?
Scam. You know what I'm saying? I came in with a budget, 3 items in. I superseded that. I came in on shopping for steak night. Now I got to settle for noodle night. Then they rearranged the store, so I couldn't find nothing. I've been in the grocery store longer than expected. So, yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed.
All right, so how do you plan to budget better next time?
Still a little bit. You know what I mean? Theft, fast, stop eating, no consumption. It's because it don't make sense right now. You know what I'm saying? I done use 3 different cards just to pay for my groceries. You know what I mean?
All right, thank you for your time.
All right, man.
That job is changing you, and you keep calling it stress, acting like it's normal. But let me tell you why that's dangerous. Some of you are not just tired from work. You're becoming somebody that you don't even recognize yourself. You're irritated all the time. You're snapping at people, even the ones you love who didn't even do anything to you. You're sitting in your car before work trying to talk yourself out of walking inside the place, and you're even checking emails with anxiety. You're dreading going to meetings before they even happen, and you're going home with nothing left for your family or yourself. And the scariest part is that you've convinced yourself that this is normal because you're being responsible and you got to work. No, that is not responsibility. That is called burn up, dress like loyalty, people. And some of these jobs will drain you and then replace you and send you on your way in an email after you leave. So stop giving the job permission to destroy your mental health because it gives you a paycheck. Yes, it's real. Responsibilities are real, but so is your anxiety and exhaustion. So stop losing yourself behind a role that would post you your job online before you even start healing. So here's the HR tip. Stop letting work consume the version of you that still deserves peace, because the goal is not just to stay employed, people. The goal is to still be whole and maintain your sanity when you clock out. Now share and comment and tap that screen to show me some love. Follow me for more HR tips. The more you know.
The economy is doing bad and people reach their breaking point. And it's a sad situation because it's going to get worse. Each and every second that goes by, people are becoming more frustrated. But in reality, you can't blame them. Just think about it. You've been constantly working 40 hours a week. Some people work more than that. And they can't spend time with their family. The jobs don't value your life outside the job. They want you to be there 24/7, but not paying enough. Make it make sense. The math ain't mathing, and people are starting to realize about time. They're starting to realize that time is the most valuable currency because you can't get that back. And they're putting their time in the wrong areas. They're spending countless hours making somebody else rich. And it's enough to drive you insane. That's why the economy is failing. Don't nobody want to give pay raises. That's why you see a lot of people crashing out. Some people never had a pay raise. And even if they did, you barely can tell. Because the little pay raise that you do get, Texas is going to take it. And this is a crazy world that we live in. And that's why a lot of people are feeling so disconnected. Human connection is gone. Friendships is gone. Reality is gone. And then they're trying to update everything that doesn't need an update. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But they don't know what that means. And the reason why they don't know what that means is because of corporate greed. That's all they care about. The next dollar. And that's sad. And then they're trying to control everything. Control us. AI and grocery carts. That's why the economy is falling apart. And more people are realizing it. More than you can imagine. There's a lot of people waking up. But it's still a lot of people that sleep. And that's the sad part. Because some people are too emotional or don't want to hear it to even wake up. And if that's the way they want to feel, that's their way. But this is for the people who woke. People wasn't prepared for this. That's why you see it. You can see it in their faces. Nobody's smiling no more. Life has become numb. Some numb to the point that People don't care about nothing no more. And that's the sad part. Because the things that they used to consider having a good time, they don't even think about it no more. And it's not because you're getting older. It's not. It's just deeper than that. You really can't enjoy nothing no more because there's so much chaos surrounded around you. The energy is off. And people are starting to realize it. And it's been like that since a long time. It's just that people was brainwashed that everything was going good. And it's sad because it's not going good. And then I'm seeing all these situations about Europeans stating that they were lied to about America. But there's a difference between visiting and living somewhere. Of course, you can go visit somewhere for once or twice and think it's good. But once you start to live over here and experience the chaos each and every day, you're going to feel different. I bet you. Because if I was to visit another country, I can say it's a good country. But I don't live over there, so I won't know. And countries do have their ups and downs. Countries are not perfect. But I'm just sharing the situations, what's really going on. Countries have their ups and downs. America have its ups and downs. But live over here. Let you experience it. And then you critique it. That's just like me going to another country. As I was saying, if I don't live there, I really can't critique it. Because I don't know how things work over there. You know? And that's my take on this situation. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Share it in the comments. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.